you are doing well. In this lecture, we will cover various types of relationships in Power BI. So, as I mentioned in the last tutorial, that if a relationship is not uh, established between tables, it can hamper the uh, results, no matter how much good calculations you make. So for now, we will take an example of, so right now I'm opening Library Office. I will make you understand the relationships through the help of some examples, and then we will come on Power BI. Just a second. Just a second. Okay. So now we will take an example. We will take, we will explain, we will get to learn four types of relationships. One is one-to-one. Then there is one-to-many. Then there is many-to-one. And the last one is many-to-many, which is very common. However, it is advisable not to use this in Power BI. So in one-to-one, you can state that let's say we have four people. A, B, C, and D. So here in one-to-one relationship, we have four persons, A, B, C, and D. Each one has placed an order that is for 1, 2, 3, and 4. So one-to-one relationship takes one attribute from a table and one attribute from the other table. And the other table does not have any other attributes which are related to the one KPI with which we are linking the table. So that is one-to-one. Another we have that is let's say one-to-many. So in one-to-many, it can happen that let's say there are four persons A, B, C, D, and they all went to a grocery store or a shopping mall. Someone purchased, so supposedly A purchased a bat, then again, so it is like uh, one person can have multiple orders, or let's say a kit and a glove. For the time we remove all of this. So one-to-many relationship means that, okay, A has bought these many items. A has bought these many items. Then B has bought a bat. C bought gloves and a ball. So, like this, one common entity from single table, but multiple attributes from the next table. So, one to many relationship. It might happen that multiple orders can be linked to one customer, or one customer can have multiple orders. So one to many and many to one, there are more of a of similar. These kind of relationships, in other words, they are known as cardinality. Like in mathematics, also we used to understand. Okay, we are establishing a common relationship between certain uh, common attributes or certain properties. So that sort of relationships we can understand through here. Now, when we will come back to Power BI and we click on model view, here you can see the master table and the sales orders. When you will click, there is one way to identify what sort of relationship is there. If it is number one, it will have the number one. And how when you will hover over it, you will get to know, okay, this is the table in which it has a relationship with the number one and the number one attribute from here and one from here. That is a one-to-one relationship. However, if you will see other tables, the star, this this in Power BI means many. That is a many to many relationships. In scenarios like this, if you want to identify uh, which attribute has made relationship with which table and which KPI, you need to go here, uh, manage relationships. And this is in the model view. Click on it and you will get a table. Okay, so ordered. So the table one, in the I would say that there is a one-to-one relationship. It has taken a common relationship between order date on which the order was placed, whereas in the next region, it has chosen the common attribute as region. If you want to create a new relationship, you can click on the new button. Else, Power BI also has this functionality to auto detect relationships. If you it might happen that you have initiated a relationship from with one attribute to the other. However, the relationship has taken it a bit wrong. So supposedly here it is reason and here it is state. So you can also edit that relationship. In a star, in the star topology, it is always preferred that one master table should have only one link with one table. It should not happen that sales order is having a table with the athletes table or the last this one policy data table. So that sort of mismatch should not there. One table, one relation, like a parent and child relation. So that sort of thing is here. Another thing is that if you want to make any relationship active, you can select here and then make this relation active. So that is how that sometimes um, this will help you to prevent errors. One thing I want to bring to your notice that in a one-to-one relationship, you can have in the many-to-many relationship, you can have either single direction also. Supposedly, if you will alter one KPI and you want other KPI also to change, so that is also possible. Either table 1 to table 2 or table 2 to table 1, or it could be both ways. This one thing can be there in many to many. However, for one to one, there is an option where you need to take single. Only one side gets altered and not the other one. So that sort of understanding between relationships is necessary, because when you will publish your dashboard to your client server, the client might come back to you that, okay, everything else is working fine. However, this particular KPI is showing results which is not appropriate. Sometimes it could happen that supposedly if there are 1 to 10 items or 1 to 5 items. In the all in the column, it is showing one. In all the rows, it is showing only one, and the total is also coming as one rather than five. One, then one, then again one. It should be five. That is a database issue, or the I would say a relationship issue. So understanding of this as a data flow or the database architecture can help you prevent various issues during uh, execution time. This is one of the parts where we have understood from the uh, model view, and from that point of view, we have explored the model view. There is another concept in this, which is the difference between primary key and foreign key. It should be noted that what we are doing here in the master table, uh, it could have, each table will have one unique key. However, the subtables can have multiple foreign keys. The one which we are calling as linking of KPIs, they are actually keys. Supposedly in table 1, there is a region that is the primary key. However, in the second table, the same primary key can be a foreign key. One table cannot have more than one primary key since it holds unique values. However, the subtable can have multiple foreign keys. So that is one important thing to note. So that is all for part 3 of this video. In the next lecture, we will cover Power Query Editor with certain features, like how we can make the table as uppercase, lowercase, how we can change the data type. We will also get to introduce to an important feature of Power Query Editor, such as the delimiter. Okay, so that's all for today. We will see the next features in the next lecture. Thank you.